Every point counts in this final stretch of the regular season, and Sporting KC picked up 3 of them against Minnesota over the weekend. A gritty team performance coming out of matchday 32. In this week's First Team Report, we'll roll the highlights from that crucial 1-0 win over Minnesota, hear from manager Peter Vermes and goalkeeper Tim Melia, preview Sporting's next 2 opponents, and give you details on where to watch those matches against Nashville SC and Houston Dynamo at Children's Mercy Park. First, let's head back out to Allianz Field in St. Paul, Minnesota, where SKC had not won against the Loons since 2020. Sporting came out strong from the opening whistle with a couple of early chances, but were unable to pull ahead. Both sides exchanged a few decent looks over the first 45, but none too dangerous, resulting in a 0-0 scoreline at the halftime break. However, things started to heat up in the second half, and it was the home side, Minnesota, forcing some heroic efforts from Sporting's back line. There was this massive save off the head of right back Jake Davis that deflected over the crossbar, and then this one by goalkeeper Tim Melia not even 10 minutes later, quickly recovering to block a shot that was wide open for Teemu Pukki in the box. With time running out, second half subs Gadi Kinda and Roger Espinoza combined to find the breakthrough goal. Espinoza picked out Kinda with a precise diagonal ball, and Kinda, so calm, cool, and collected in the box, keeps control to get past the defender, clinically putting it past Loons goalkeeper Dane St. Clair. Up 1-0 in the dying minutes, Sporting KC held on to come away with the win and a critical 3 points in Minnesota. After the match, manager Peter Vermes weighed in on his team's victory. Here's what he had to say.
I feel like today was a very mature performance from our team. As much as I think in this game, you have to be organized, you have to be disciplined, you have to at times be able to put out fires, but you also have to have a little bit of luck. We found ways to keep trying to protect the goal. I think we made some good changes into the team that kind of gave the team a little bit of a spark, and they were hungry, and Roger plays a really good ball to Gadi, and Gadi does a really calm movement in the box and finishes it off well. But I would say this is a mature performance by us. It's really nice to see, with all the different ups and downs that we've had over the season, that at a time when we needed a mature performance, the guys actually executed on it.
Goalkeeper Tim Melia, who had 4 saves en route to the win and shutout, summed up Sporting's effort with one word.
Commitment, right? I think that's what we've kind of missed throughout the year is we have a good performance, we don't have a good performance. But you could see tonight, everyone understands how important these games are, and we need wins. And it doesn't make a difference if it's home or away. We need wins to get into the playoffs. And tonight, we played like a team that is trying to do everything we can to get in the playoffs.
It is a jam-packed week for SKC, who will host Nashville SC on Wednesday and then the Houston Dynamo on Saturday. SKC's first opponent, Nashville SC, currently rank 7th in the Eastern Conference and are hoping to hold strong in these last few weeks of the regular season in order to avoid slipping into 8th or 9th place, aka the play-in game zone. Nashville, who fell to Inter Miami in the League's Cup final at Geodis Park, have struggled since league play resumed and even before the break as well. They're currently winless in 3 with 1 loss and 2 draws and haven't won a regular season match since July 1st, only scoring 4 goals in that span. The team's led by Hani Mukhtar, who's currently tied for the league lead in goals with 14 and has been one of, if not the most prolific goal scorers and playmakers over the last 3 seasons in Major League Soccer. However, Mukhtar, like Nashville, hasn't been firing like he was to start the season. He scored just once in Nashville's last 9 regular season matches. This could be good news for SKC, who need to rack up the points as the team pushes for a playoff spot, especially at home. Meanwhile, the Houston Dynamo are enjoying a strong season under new head coach Ben Olsen. The team currently sits in 5th place in the West and is gearing up for the U.S. Open Cup final against Inter Miami on September 27th. Contrary to Nashville, Houston are in the midst of a solid unbeaten streak. The Dynamo haven't lost a regular season game since July 12th, and since regular season play resumed after League's Cup, they've picked up 3 wins and 2 draws, outscoring their opponents 11-1 across those 5 games. Mexican international Hector Herrera has been a vital part of this Dynamo squad, pulling the strings in the midfield and finally living up to that DP price tag. Herrera is tied for 2nd in MLS in assists with 9 and has the most goal contributions on the team with 12. He will be one to watch for SKC's back line on Saturday night. Tune in to MLS Season Pass for back-to-back SKC home matches this week. First up, it's Nashville SC on Wednesday night at 7:30 p.m. Central. Then, the Dynamo come to town on Saturday with kickoff for that match, also at 7:30 p.m. Central. It is a big week, SKC fans. Do not miss a minute of the action, and let's go Sporting.